You know, you can draw a number 6 on the sand, and then the person that stands on the other side, they'll see the number 9. But you will see the number 6. And so wherever people are standing from, they'll see any subject from a different angle and get a different response from it. You can see a man robbing a store, gunpoint, right? And one person will be scared, hiding behind the shelves, hoping that the gunman doesn't see them. Then there's another person, sees the same gunman, same scenario, but steps in and takes the gunman down. Same situation, different angle that they're looking at it from. In this world, you have many theories, a lot of propaganda, a whole lot of storytelling, and people telling you how to think, how to feel, how to view life, etc. In this video, I just want to encourage you to be a free thinker, one that steps out of the box, not programmed by people, places, and things. Let logic, reason, and common sense lead you, right? In every area of your life. In every area of your life. Don't let other people convince you of doing something that you know in your heart of hearts is the wrong thing to do. Don't be led astray, right? The Bible talks about so many people being deceived in the last days. So many people listening to doctrines of demons, right? Being deceived. And even with the Bible telling us, do not be deceived, it's even happening now, and people are falling for it. They're drinking the Kool-Aid, and the Bible is like, I told you it was gonna happen. You know, don't fall for it. So I think that that's grace on God's part, is letting us know what's gonna happen, to look for it and then not fall for it. So in this video, real quick, I just wanted to get people, you know, part of the devil's plan is to numb the mind so much so, either with drugs, either with social media, or just, you know, just a lot of the food nowadays, and even the water, all of it has these components that, you know, the vaccinations and everything like that as well, they like to, you know, I think it's 1 in every 30 people now are autistic. That's not normal, and that's not natural, right? That is, we understand all these things as well. We do understand that in this world, everything's geared towards attack mode, and not like hugs and like comfort and nurturing and all that. That's not the way that things function in this world. We understand that we have to be on guard. You gotta test the spirits. You gotta guard your heart. You gotta seek understanding and study and show yourself approved, all for the reason of keeping yourself out of danger, keeping yourself safe and secure, and staying on that path that leads to eternal life and not being deceived. But just like you would prepare for a hurricane, you got to prepare for the end times. And in the end times, it's going to be a lot of warfare. And you can't, you know, even if you're prepared, even if you know what's up, there's always more to do. There's always more to increase, you know, more prayers to make, you know, heighten my discernment, you know, creating me a clean heart, right? There's always more that we can do to prepare ourselves, like the 5 wise virgins that were prepared for that day, not the 5 foolish virgins that understood that day was coming, but they weren't ready. And so we just have to understand our role in this whole matter, what God's role in this whole thing is as well. I like to simplify everything and just say, you know, leave the things that are impossible to God, and the things that are possible, that's on your plate. You do the things that are possible. God does the things that are impossible. And that's how you know, like, what's on your plate, what's on his plate, right? God's not going to go and apply for a job for you But say that job is really hard to get, and they reject everybody. That's the impossible part. That's the part you put on God's plate, and you say, God, everybody that applies to this, they all get rejected. I need favor and grace. That's the part that you put on God's plate. And that goes along across the board for everything in life. You know, you do the natural, you do the possible, and He does the supernatural, the impossible part. So, back to the beginning of the video, and then we'll end it. So, it's all about like having this to be grounded, rooted in truth, to where you are situational aware of any and all circumstances and situations that arise, and that you're not dumb, and you're not like walking around like a zombie, eyes open, but you're like no one's home. Like, even if that's your situation, God, Jesus, He can get you out of that situation in terms of giving you a brand new life. I say that because I used to be like that back in the day. I was a person that was blind, but now I see. I was a fool, but He gave me wisdom, and it all happened when I took Him serious. And that's the part that I want everybody to really get to, that point where you take God serious. When you take God serious, you know, you put childish things away, and He just becomes your life. And when you mess up, because you take Him serious, you get back on and you keep going on the narrow road, right? Whenever you don't take anything serious, you play with it too much. You play hot potato with it. You throw it back and forth. You don't treasure it, guard it, protect it, defend it, stand, guard. That's stuff that you really love. That's what you do with stuff that you really love, or people that you love. But something to think about. God bless you.